Let's talk about AI generation scores. For a lot of students, when they get an AI generation score, the immediate thought is that they're being accused of using ChatGPT to write the essay. But AI is actually hiding in a lot of places that students might not realize they're using AI. And these different forms of AI generation still cause a generation score to pop in an AI detection tool. Students often kind of fall back on free detection tools not showing that same AI generation score, but typically colleges pay for what is likely the most effective detection tool, so your free tool might not be able to check for that. Most colleges give professors the freedom to give zeros for AI generation scores, and some even allow students to be charged with academic misconduct, especially if it's not the first instance. So let's look at how and what AI generation score is and how it's sneaking in. So, your essays are purportedly your own words, your own ideas, your own organization. So, if an AI of some form is helping you to do any of those things, you have an AI generation score likely, even if it's just some of the words and the ideas and not all of it. So, let's look at some things to avoid that AI generation score. So first of all, no ChatGPT in your essays. If your professor has told you no AI, no ChatGPT, that means not only can ChatGPT not write your essay, but it also should not be making an outline or a plan. It should not be editing your essay. Do not put your essay in to get organization ideas, even if you're typing those changes in yourself. That detection tool is still going to note the involvement of AI algorithms. If you have it paraphrase your sources or summarize your sources or generate the thesis statement, all of that is going to trigger an AI score. Also, further, looking into the AI beyond ChatGPT, there are many other tools that students use without even realizing it, thinking it's just helping to fix wording, not realizing or not thinking that this AI could cause that same generation score, the same score that ChatGPT earns. So when your professor is looking at your essay, whether you've done these other forms of AI or ChatGPT, the score looks the same. So Google has something called Gemini, which we're about to get to. But first, let's look at this one, an AI overview. So when you Google something, at the top of your Google results often is an AI overview. If you're pulling information from that, you are pulling AI written words into your essay, which can then cause an algorithm detection to be set off. Also, if you're Googling things like how do I say this phrase differently and taking it from the AI overview, it's going to cause an AI generation score. And here's the Gemini. So Gemini is what is in Google Docs. You may not have even noticed it was added to your Google Docs, but it can write your sentences, rephrase sentences, summarize articles, and answer questions. It is AI. And it is changing your words into its words, which then brings in an algorithm detection. To avoid Gemini, the best thing to do is to turn it off. If you're having trouble turning it off, then ignore the suggestions and make sure that you have your Gemini set so that you are making the choice to apply its suggestions and it's not automatically doing that for you. Microsoft Word's forms of Gemini are Copilot and Editor. And again, you may not even realize this is in your Word docs, but very likely it is. Copilot has like a colorful rainbow looking triangle in the upper right hand corner, and Editor will have a button. Now, both of these can edit your essay to make it sound more formal or clearer. Changing your tone like that is having the AI help write your sentences. Typically, your college professors are grading you on your ability to write those sentences without help. So using Editor or Copilot to rewrite sentences and change the tone of your essay is using AI. It's like using a calculator when you've been told that you can't use a calculator. So to use Word, stick to either just using the Copilot or Editor for spell check, or better yet, just ignore its suggestions. It's not okay to have it rewrite or change tone for you. And lastly, Grammarly. Grammarly now puts on its website that it is an AI tool. So I do recommend that students avoid Grammarly if they've been told not to use AI. Whether you're looking at Grammarly for grammar itself or for rewriting suggestions, paraphrasing, etc., It's important that you avoid it if you've been told not to use AI. Now, all of these suggestions do talk about if your professors are telling you not to use AI. Instead of using AI, your college very likely has free writing center tutors. I highly recommend that you go see them with your work, no matter where you are in the essay process. Look to your textbook. Look to wonderful websites like OWL Purdue, which is the online writing lab of Purdue University. It has all the answers. Read out loud when you edit and use the feedback from your professors.